Everything is looking good as it should be. Everything is looking good. Like I said, I'm gonna try the morning stream. I'm also got the call lines open if you guys want to call in. So we're just gonna try this out. I'm not sure what time you guys get up. Definitely recommend y'all get up early so that y'all can have more time in the day to get stuff done. But I guess this live stream will tell how many men in action are up in the morning getting stuff done. And it's honestly not even that early. It's 10 o'clock where I'm at. But it may be a little earlier wherever you are. John, what's good? I see you, bro. Shout out to the man in action being up early. Egberson, always showing love, always tuning in to the live. What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody in here right now, man. When y'all come up in here, like the video. Yes, Ant from BX. Another lockdown is coming soon. And honestly, bro, this lockdown that I see, I think that this one's gonna be the real lockdown, you know. And I'm not sure if you guys aren't in the US, it might be a little different. But as far as the US goes, this lockdown that we got coming, and this is all this is all perspective. I'm not nobody that's gonna guarantee this, but just from how things are looking right now, I think the real lockdown is coming. I think that one that we had before was just like a warm up for the big show. It was just to test people's mindset. And I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I'll get deeper into like my mindset on the spiritual level on Patreon and stuff like that. But what I think is going on is they're testing us out like lab rats. So, uh-oh. Not receiving enough video, maintain smooth streams and views. Uh-oh. As soon as I started talking about that, uh-oh. Hold on. Y'all can still hear me, press a 1. If y'all can still hear me, tap a 1. Uh-oh. As soon as I said that, they started talking about error on stream. If y'all can still hear me, press a 1. Shout out to the club. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that super chat. If y'all can still hear me, though, let me get a 1, man. As soon as I started talking about what I was talking about, they
That's a 1.
they talking about error on live stream. Poor stream setting. Okay, good. All right, so like I said, I won't get too deep into it, man. I don't even want to blow my chances like that with this. But long story short, they testing us out like lab rats. That's what they did for the first lockdown to see if people were really just going to stay in their house and abide by it and wear the mask. And now with this election coming up, I feel like the true lockdown is about to come to where you really ain't going to be able to go nowhere. You really ain't going to be able to do anything because, yeah, yeah, it's coming, guys. But shout out to the man in action up early, man. I didn't know if you guys be up this early, so I was kind of iffy about doing this live stream this early. But I see the bros are in the building. Y'all make sure y'all like the video up, man. But yeah, the topic is, let me shout out some people in here. John, I see you. My boy Mario Gomez, one of the true men in action on the Patreon. Got good game, you know what I'm saying? Always giving out advice on the group chat. Remember, guys, as soon as you join the Patreon, all you have to do is DM me, and I'll send you the link to the group chat. And in the group chat, you get to connect and speak with all the other men in action. It's literally a family over there. It's literally a community over there. We help each other out. Everybody throws their advice, throw receipts, all type of good stuff is on the group chat. I take more pride in the group chat than really a lot because it's a platform for any of you guys to talk, and y'all would be surprised. A lot of people that follow me are very stand-up individuals. They got game, they got life advice, they got book selections or suggestions. So y'all make sure y'all DM me so as soon as y'all get on the Patreon so y'all can link up with bros like Mario. John Cactus says, is it embarrassing to still be a virgin at 18? No, it's not, bro. You got people that are literally 40-year-old virgins. So if you found this content at 18, hopefully you take action. You won't be a virgin for long. But that's what I'm going to get into deeper in this video. So no, it's not. Like I said, shout out again to my boy, the Club Professor Rich, starting the donations early, man. It's only free game if you're a freeloader. All you got to do is hit that $ at the bottom. And whatever you feel like donating to the channel, helping out the stream, I appreciate it. And as you guys see, I'm trying to upgrade with content and stuff like that. And with donations, that helps me produce more quality content. So I appreciate everybody who takes the time out to drop anything. It could be 99 cents. It could be anything. I appreciate all the donations. And trust me, I remember that type of stuff. Jeremiah Woods in the building. What's good, bro? Ant from BX, the Alpha Kingdom. Man, you guys are up this. That's what's up. Dylan chilling. What's good? Oh, okay. Marcus M in the building. Another Patreon member. Salute to you. Aaron B in the motherfucking building. AB. Shout out to AB, man. That's one of the real ones that really participates in this community. So I appreciate everything you do. I appreciate everything. D so smooth in the building. Yeah, they really not ready for this talk. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too deep on the political side or anything like that. I'll say that for Patreon because I don't wanna screw myself up with that. But look, man, let's just get into the topic. And like I said, I'll have the call in available if you guys want to call in. I actually have the call in number. It's in the description. So once we wrap up a little bit, if you guys want to call in and ask questions, the number is in the description. And moderators, if y'all could drop that call in number in the chat. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the moderators in the building. But look, guys, another lockdown is coming soon. And y'all still aren't taking action. The first lockdown was just to test us out like a lab rat. It was just to see, dang, can we really shut the whole world down if we say so? What would be the easiest way to do it? Would it be a virus? Would it be a disease? And what's the most randomest animal that humans never even see in real life? Because if we pick an animal people can see a lot, then they would probably just get rid of the animal. But if we pick the most randomest animal that we can think of, a freaking bat, let's see if they'll run with that. Let's see if anybody will question it. Let's see if people will really like look into bats and see why are bats still alive, but all of a sudden this virus came from a bat and now it's killing humans. Like I said, I won't get into too deep on that right now, but this is just something for us to think about. So, humans, lab rats. Let's shut the world down. Let's see if anyone in the that has pull, has rank, can question this. Because I've never seen a dead bat in my life. I've seen dead birds and stuff like that, but usually that's because they get hit or they fall or something. When have you ever seen a dead bat? But now all of a sudden the bat has a disease that can kill humans when we're way bigger and stronger than a weak ass bird or a weak ass bat. But anyways, so you're still not taking action, and the reason is you take life for granted. You take this information for granted. This is why I'm filtered on this platform, and I always recommend you guys hop on the other platforms where I'm more unfiltered and I can say what I really feel and give you guys the mindset to take action. This is why all the other content creators, y'all think that we get these other platforms just for money. I can't speak for everybody else, but nah, these other platforms are not just for money. It's so that we can really give y'all a true message. At some point, YT, and y'all know what YT is. That's what y'all are watching me on right now. YT may look at this side of YouTube and be disappointed because people are waking up. People are understanding what women are doing. People are understanding what the world is doing. YT is not our platform. Honestly, Patreon and all that other stuff isn't our platform either, but we at least have more leeway to get you guys a certain message. YT at any point can say, you know what? We don't need these guys to understand just the world and women and all that stuff. So let's shut it all down. Let's get rid of all of it. But you guys take life for granted. Y'all think Mr. Man in Action live streams will always be up. Y'all think the me promoting the Patreon, oh, I'll get on it next month. You know, October, it hasn't been a good month for me. Even though it literally only costs a cent per day. Like my first tier on Patreon is literally $4.44. You spend that every day on a cheeseburger or something that's going to ruin and kill your life when you could invest into the Patreon, which is something that could save and change your life. Because it's not just women talk over there, bro. We talk about everything. And then also getting access to the group chat. It's only $1 to get access to the group chat, and that's literally like a $2,000 worth value the guys that are on the group chat. But y'all take life for granted. Y'all think that this stuff is going to be here forever. Y'all think, oh, well, the lockdown, it's not that bad no more. Y'all literally think about this, man. You procrastinate your whole life. When it comes to taking action, you haven't been taking action your whole life. You found out about my channel, and so you're like, okay, cool. But now your excuse is the pandemic. Now your excuse is the virus and stuff like that. Well, they shut it down a little bit, but then they opened stuff back up slowly but surely. But look at it. 2020 is almost over, and you still haven't been taking action, but you expect results. Not knowing that going into 2021, because as I said, this stuff they did now was just a test. Going into 2021, it's going to be an extra lockdown. It's going to be really locked down. They just had to test it out, make sure everybody's used to it, everybody will comply with the masks and stuff like that. And now, it's finna get serious. Like, just think about it. It's finna get serious, man. It's literally right in our face, and guys still aren't taking action. Oh, I'll start talking to women one day. Oh, I'll start taking action one day. Oh, I'll do my approaches one day. Oh, I'll hop on the Patreon one day. Oh, I'll hop on the Buy Me a Coffee one day. You're taking this for granted. And it is a shame how so many people will waste their life taking stuff for granted, thinking stuff is going to last forever. One thing that's guaranteed about life is that everybody is going to die. That's the one thing that's guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that everybody's going to make money. It's not guaranteed that everyone's going to be successful. It's not guaranteed that everyone's going to get women. But the one thing that is guaranteed about living a life is that it's going to end at some point. And for you guys who take this stuff for granted, take this information for granted, taking action for granted, when I literally be on here basically begging y'all to go take action, go make your approaches, go do what you want to do in life. I literally be begging y'all to do it, and you take it for granted. So, this is how 2020 flew by. You're still not getting results. You're still wondering why your body looks like this, why your health is like this, why you're scared to approach. Still, you've been scared your whole life. You found a channel of a guy who is telling you how to do it, who is, in a sense, begging you how to do it. And not only that, I show you how to do it. On Buy Me a Coffee, I have literally over 60 audio infields for you guys to literally hear how it is to approach. And I'm going to be honest, man. It's not that easy. It's a skill set. It's something you have to learn. But once you do, it becomes easier. But honestly, guys, this is the thing. A lot of guys are scared to take risks. A lot of guys are scared to take risks. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. They doing yard work outside. Hush. My dog be tripping sometimes. But look, a lot of you guys are scared to take risks. And I'll be honest, man. Approaching a woman that you don't know is probably one of the biggest risks that men will do. This is why guys have came up with choosing signals. This is why guys have said certain things like, if she ain't choosing, I ain't moving, because most men are scared to take risks. Do you guys not understand it's easier to make $1 million than to approach a woman, a beautiful woman? This is why millionaires still look at dating coaches. It's easier to become a successful business owner, a successful rapper, to start a LLC than to approach a woman. I'm not going to sit here and be like it's the easiest thing. It's hard because who knows what can come with it. You can approach a woman and then her boyfriend can be in the next aisle and now he wants to start some drama with you. But the beautiful thing about that is that if you know how to be social, then, because I've had this happen to me before, to where I approached a chick, didn't know her boyfriend was right around the corner, and then he comes up to me trying to start some drama. But because I'm a social person, I know how to talk to other human beings. I'm like, oh man, this your girlfriend or this your wife? Oh man, I didn't mean no harm. She's a beautiful woman and she was out here by herself. And honestly, that's probably how she became your boyfriend. Hold on. Let me get my dog. He be in here tripping. Hold on real quick, guys. Sorry about that, man. They doing yard work outside, and my dog don't like no outside noise. His ass be tweaking. Hush! Go be! So look, man. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's still real life when you're on live stream. Things still go on in real life while you're on live. So remember that. But anyways, yeah, guys, this is why your heart beats so fast. This is why everything in your mind tells you not to approach, because the shit is hard. Some guys may paint it like it's easy. I may paint it like it's easy. I ain't gonna lie. I won't deny it. Sometimes I'll paint it like it's just the easiest thing to do because I do it so much. But I'm right here with y'all. I get nervous too. My heart may beat fast. I may be like, oh shit, okay. But the thing is, you need to take action anyway, because you see, life is not a joke. You will take life for granted and it will literally pass right by you. How many times do women just pass right by you that you know you should have approached? Oh, I'll talk to her tomorrow. I'll start taking action tomorrow. I'll hop on to buy me a coffee one day. He said he got like over 60 infields, and I always see him uploading on there. I'll do it tomorrow. Who knows if buy me a coffee just says, you know what? We're finna shut it down. Now what? The guys who are on there, they deserve to get that content. That's what it's for. Just like Patreon, I have live streams, literal live streams of me approaching women live. This is why, if anything, you guys turn on that post notification, and that's absolutely free. Like the video, that's absolutely free. And go to www.mrmanaction.com. As soon as you go to mrmanaction.com, a screen's going to pop up asking for your name and your email. That's the least you can do. That's free stuff, guys. mrmanaction.com. I'm going to send an email newsletter out today, giving away some free information and some free stuff. So go to mrmanaction.com. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is put your name and your email, and you get free content. You get updated just in case they do something to my channel or whatever. You'll be updated on that. But yeah, man, the real lockdown is coming this time, guys. The real lockdown is coming this time. Everything is preparation for the big show. This is what y'all don't get. This is why I say go out and approach. Go out and talk to women now, because at some point you're going to run across that woman that you really, really, really want to talk to. But if you haven't been warming up, if you've never been in the halo, if you're not prepping for the big show, then when the big show happens, you're not going to know what to do. This is why sports teams have to practice. This is why I say look at approaching women as kind of like a sport or art, because the big show is coming. That's the same with this lockdown. It's coming. That stuff that we did before, that wasn't a real lockdown. That was a test. For the guys who have been taking action, they have nothing to worry about. For all the men in action who have took the small action to invest into the Patreon, for all the men in action who have took the time to invest into the Buy Me a Coffee. And it's not just about that. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's not just about getting on those platforms. That's the first step. But the second step is to go out and apply the shit. So for all the guys who have been applying this stuff, especially on Patreon, I have this thing called Monthly Challenge. All the Patreons know about this. It's a monthly challenge where every single month I drop different challenges for the Patreon members to do. And then on a group chat, I ask every single day accountability check, just to see if the guys have been doing the monthly challenge, if they've been holding themselves accountable. And funny enough, out of all the people on the Patreon, all the people on the group chat, when I drop accountability check, guess what? Only maybe 3 to 5 Patreon members will say, yeah, I did this, yeah, I did that. And there may be some certain things that they didn't do throughout the day. That's okay. But out of all the people on there, only about 3 to 5 are holding themselves accountable. Only 3 to 5 are being disciplined. And funny enough, those 3 to 5 people, when I ask about the accountability check for the monthly challenges, those be the ones with results. That's the funniest thing about it, because trust me, guys, I don't promote this Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee just for you to get on it. I promote it because I know there's really, really, really valuable content on there, especially for the price that it's worth. Like, the price is worth is literally a couple cents per day and a few dollars per month. But the value that's on there will get you results if you go out and do the stuff. It's in the pudding, bros. I've had so many people that have just made this small investment, and then they always come back to me telling me all these results, dropping receipts in the group chat, giving other guys advice in the group chat because they're actually applying this stuff. But that type of stuff that I say and do on there, I can't put it on here. You know what I mean? This platform ain't meant for that. So, look, man, guys who have been taking action have nothing to worry about. And I said this in one of my earlier YouTube videos. You guys can check it out when the pandemic first hit. The title of the video was "The Reason You're Not Getting Any Women During the Virus." It's because you didn't take action before, and this lockdown will make you or break you. I said in the video, it separates the real from the fake. But it's not just during the lockdown, it's after the lockdown. We will all see the truth after the lockdown. Because what's happening right now is a lot of people aren't seeing each other as much. The people, you guys should be grinding right now. Of course, still taking action, meet women when you can, but when the lockdown ends and then people are starting to be social again, you guys should be the lean, mean, green machine that you've always wanted to be. People need to be able to tell that you've been in the gym. People need to be able to tell that you've been working on yourself. You should have results with women even with this lockdown because you've been taking action. This lockdown has been such an excuse for so many people to be lazy. How many of you guys used to work a job and used to hate going to work? Then this lockdown hit and now you miss going to work. This is the crazy thing about human beings. We really don't know what we want. We swear we want one thing, but then when that one thing happens, now we miss the other thing that we used to have. This is the issue with taking stuff for granted. I'm telling you guys, what if I was just to stop uploading forever after today? I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but what if? Some of you guys would probably be like, man, I miss Man in Action's videos. I miss his live streams. I miss the content. What if I was just to take all my content to Patreon? Some of you guys, what happened, man? What happened? I've been telling y'all this whole time, hop on there. It's quality content over there. If I was just take everything to buy me a coffee. I uploaded a brand new interview with this beautiful Mexican woman on the channel membership yesterday. Invest into this stuff, bros. It can only help you. Now, like I said, I'm going to do a call-in show today. So if you guys got any questions, go ahead and call in. Moderators, if y'all could drop the number to the call-in. Like I said, I wanna chop it up with you guys today. So I got the call-in number.
Yo, what up?
Hold on. Like I said, the call-in number is, let's see, what's the number? It's 850-846-7760. So if you guys want to call in, go ahead and call in. I would love to chop it up with you guys. And feel free to send a donation if you're feeling generous, if you're resonating with this message. It's only free game if you're a freeloader. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. I see the chat is pretty active. That's what I like to see. I like to see the Man in Action communicating with each other. You know, chopping it up with each other. Dylan Chillin says, shout out to the group chat bros. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to the group chat bros. Yeah, man. Don't think that we had a lockdown before. What we had before was just a test. Telling y'all, what happened before was just a test. And it's just to see how many people are going to comply with it. What if they start telling people face masks, glasses, and you can only walk on one leg at one time? Man, you know how many people are going to be walking around, hopping around and stuff like that? Like this, and they can do that. They can pull that out. They can literally pull that out. Like it's nothing. It would be extremely easy for them to pull that out, man. Hold on, let me see. Shout out to Sosa. He just now hopped on the newsletter. Like I said, guys, MrManAction.com. As soon as you log on, it's going to ask you for your name and your email. It's extremely easy. It's free. I know y'all like free. That's my favorite F word as well. It's extremely free. All you gotta do is go to www.mrmanaction.com. And like I said, man, no. You don't have to. Shout out to Lucario, but no, you don't have to donate the call, bro. I'm taking calls, you know, and I'm just trying out something new, man. This is another thing you guys are taking for granted. In a sense, I'm saying call in right now. In a sense, this is basically a free consultation that you can get live. It don't necessarily have to be about this topic. It don't have to be about the lockdown coming soon. It don't have to be about that. It can be about anything you want. This is basically a free consultation with your boy. And guys are taking this for granted. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying call in. I got the call lines open right now. You know. But hey, some of you guys are just watching, waiting on somebody else to take action. That's just like when you see a beautiful woman that everybody wants to talk to, you're waiting to see which guy is going to have enough balls to talk to her. How about you just be that guy to spark up the conversation with her instead of being another one of the weirdos just looking? Because she can see y'all looking, trust me. She can see y'all looking. And like I said, I ain't going to get too deep into the politics stuff, man. I mean, everybody has their different opinion and views on that. But hey. Hello?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Yeah, man, this is Dylan, calling from Houston.
Okay. Well,
Um,
Dylan chilling.
yes, sir. Um, yeah, man, this is, I guess it's kind of related to the topic, but I'm out here in Houston. The lockdown is a little bit lighter than I think in most of the country. So I was able to kind of go out a little bit to the club this past weekend. And I was just, I was sitting game at a few chicks, throughout the little spot. And I noticed it was a little bit awkward,
Now,
man, just like
like I
going
said,
up to a group of chicks. And hold on, it's kind of an echo.
all right, hold on. Is it better now?
Check, check. Yeah, a little
Okay.
better. All right. Yes, sir. But yeah, I was just kind of going up to a few different groups of chicks, just talking to them and whatnot. And I was just kind of wondering, man, what's your take on talking to chicks in the club and there's music playing and the chicks are kind of dancing, they're in their little zone, whatever. I feel
Uh huh.
like it's a little hard to holler at them, while they're in that kind of mood where they're just out with their girls versus like just talking to chicks at the mall or at the store or something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good question, bro. Basically, you got to understand that when you're approaching and talking to women, the setting means basically everything. So that's why I recommend you guys talk to women everywhere. This is why I never say just talk to women in the store, just talk to women in the club. A guy who truly understands game and gets it will talk to women everywhere. Like literally, I can go out and check my mailbox, and if it's a woman I want to approach, I'm going to approach her. That's why I say that,
Right.
because the setting is everything. So basically, specifically your question, you got to understand that a club is a social setting. It's a fun environment. It's a place where people are trying to have fun. So your approach and you as a person when you're talking to a woman, you need to bring the fun. Women are all about that. I'm not huge on dancing and doing all that stuff, but in the club, if you're not huge on it, that's at least a place that you should be able to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be able to vibe out
Right.
with her just enough. Now, when you want to take it a little more serious with this chick, you just tell her, hey, it's pretty loud over here. Let's go over here, so I can talk to you. And then if she agrees with it, you can either hold her hand and walk her to that space, or you can just walk with her to that space. But this is the importance of knowing the club. Because you be like, hey, it's pretty loud over here. Let's go over here. And then you're just walking, but you don't know where the fuck you going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know where the vibe is, where it's a little more quieter. Now she's looking at you like, he's indecisive. I don't want to follow him, man. I don't know. But when you do that, you
Okay.
also do gotta remember, bro, the women in the club are not the same women on Tuesday at 2 p.m. They're literally two different creatures, and that could be because they're drunk,
Right.
they're high, or they're just lit because of the loud music. So what I do is I'll look at a woman directly in her eye in the club and let her know, hey, you seem cool, you seem interesting. I want to see you outside of the club. I want to get to know you outside the club. And you know how they are in the club. Oh my gosh, yes, we can hang out tomorrow. Da 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 da. You gotta be like, no, no. Like you gotta literally, as much as you can, get her brain to where it would be on Monday at 3:30. You know what I'm saying? 3:30 p.m.
Right.
Yeah,
No, I
so
like that. I like that song. You're kind of looking in their eyes and like being real intentional with it, and
yeah.
not just like kind of casual, because they'll forget your ass real quick.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah.
love
You'll get the who is this text so quick. Even if she saved your number right in front of you, she'll still hit you with the who is this. That's why it's like in the club. And I'll be real, if you can conquer nightclub game, you pretty much are good. And when I say conquer, that doesn't mean just get numbers. I'm talking about like get results in the nightclub. You're pretty much good anywhere else because that's where the most competition is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where guys have the most courage to
it.
make their approaches. So,
Nah,
but
that's
you
true.
gotta look at her in the eyes and be like, hey, I'm serious. I like it needs to be like too obvious where she's like, okay, okay, we'll hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. All right. Shit. Yeah. I'm gonna implement that, man. Hell yeah. I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. And go ahead and try it ASAP, bro, because it's not that bad where I'm at either right now, but the way things looking, I think it's finna close down again, bro.
Damn. Hey, I was gonna ask, what makes you think they're gonna lock shit down again? Like, you seeing something?
Yeah, I'm seeing something that I don't want to too much speak on this platform, but I know you're on the Patreon, so I'm gonna get deeper into it on the Patreon. But what I'm noticing is it's coming, bro. Like nothing, not like I say, everything prepares you for the big show. You know, that's in life, that's with approaching, that's with everything.
Mm.
So I think what happened first was just a test, and what's coming next is going to be the real deal because the rest of the world, everybody's walking around with a mask now. That's literally the norm. So that's
Yeah,
not
that's
by
true.
coincidence. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the test trial. I see.
Yeah, yeah. Just the lab rats. That's all it is.
Okay. Well, shit, I'll pass it on to the other guys and shit. But man, I appreciate the feedback, bro.
All right, no problem, bro. All right, guys. Like I said, the call in number is up. Shout out to my boy Dylan for reaching out. He just recently joined the Patreon. He's one of the Patreon members, so he's in the group chat. And as y'all can hear, he's out in the field. He's getting results. He's talking to women. He's talking to women in the nightclub. Like he's out here. He's out here doing stuff, man, taking action. Another lockdown is coming soon, and you still haven't took action. You don't understand what's coming next, bros. The guys who, the guys who are, they're good. Like he implements this game and stuff like that, he's gonna be good. A lot of you guys were lonely before the virus, lonely when the virus hit, and you're still lonely because you're not taking action. And you think you're lonely. Imagine this second lockdown, guys. And this isn't to push fear or anything like that. Trust me, that's not my intentions. It's just to face reality. When you sit down and look, it's to face reality. So yeah, man, you guys call in. Call in number is right here. Shout out to all the mods in the building. Shout out to all the mods in the building, man. Y'all can call in. Y'all can chop it up with me about anything, man. And type of one if y'all were able to hear that call clearly, because as y'all know, I'm trying out something new. I've never really done the call-ins before, so if y'all were able to hear him clearly, like if that call was quality enough, type of one in the chat. And another call in, just feel free to call in, bros. Like I said, the number is open. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this every time. I'm testing it out now, but if you guys y'all aren't really like cooperating with it, then what's the point of doing it? You know what I mean? So, yes, that random person on YouTube, another one's coming, bro. Another one's coming. Trust me, and this one's gonna be a real one. Wearing masks is a norm now, so staying at home is gonna be a norm. And if you guys are not like taking action, if y'all haven't been taking action this whole time, oh, okay, I see a one in here. If you guys have not been taking action, y'all ain't been getting results, y'all ain't been talking to women, y'all ain't been hitting the field this whole time, it's over. I'm sorry to tell you, it's not completely over, but it's gonna be tough for you. Hello,
Hello?
what's good?
What's good with you? This is Mr. Man Nash.
Yeah,
What's up, man? This is Anthony.
Anthony, what's up, bro? What's going on with you?
Nothing. Just trying to self-improve, focus on myself,
Okay,
actually trying to make a future for myself.
okay, that's what's
And
up.
I've been watching your videos, looking at the roommates, stuff is cold and all that stuff. And the advice y'all give is very helpful. And I really been applying it, but more of trying to focus on and trying to deal with my problems before I try to approach these women.
Mm, okay.
Because I've been in my last relationship, there was a lot of red flags that I didn't acknowledge because I was so into her with really not understanding why. And when it came down to the end, it was a mutual agreement, but how I took it, it didn't feel like a mutual agreement. Does that make sense?
Mm. You mean so she wanted to break up and you kind of just act like you were okay with it?
It wasn't like that. More like she came to me because we was having like another discussion or whatever, and it came down to she was asking me what do I want to do, and
Okay.
like I knew that I wasn't happy in the relationship. Like I knew she wasn't happy, so I decided, maybe we should get it better if you like take a break and not be there.
So how long ago was this?
This was this was in August.
August. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So you're
and
saying that you're taking a break on approaching women until you improve yourself?
yeah,
Um do you want to deal with women right now? Like do you want to talk to or have other women in your life right now?
I do, but I don't want how I feel in the past to interfere with talking if I were to talk to another woman.
Okay, and when you say you don't want to feel like you feel in the past, you mean like you don't want to like catch feelings or like get heartbroken? What do you mean you don't want to feel like you felt?
Like the problems that happened in the last relationship,
Uh
I
huh.
don't want to move that like without identifying what the problems were to bring that into another relationship.
Yeah. Well, you said something very important in the beginning that you identified the red flags, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing about red flags is you should never ignore them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like don't ignore red flags because they're there for a reason. Like a bright red flag is hard to just walk past and act like you don't see it. It's red. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
with if you truly want to deal with other women, this is the best time to do it. Because if you don't do it now, I mean, you said you watch Steph and roommates and all that, so I'm pretty sure you understand female nature. You get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna cut you down a little bit. You know how women are, right? So you shouldn't have to worry about how things turned out for you when you didn't understand, because now you understand. But the problem now that I think is you're not you're not taking action, and so nothing's gonna happen. Like, you gotta, if you truly want results, if you truly want other women in your life, and I'll be real, it'll be easier to get over this past situation if you get new situations. I'm not saying you're gonna forget about your ex, and who knows, you may at some point get back with her at some point, but it's a lot more easier when you're taking action, talking to people, than, sitting there and dwelling on it.
Yeah.
So I would
And that's
go ahead.
alone. I was saying like basically that was my issue for a while. I remember that like that day is actually because she was it had ended because she had went on college and I'm still in high school.
Uh huh.
So and she asked me then, like we're still good friends, right?
Yeah.
And how I was feeling that answer that really I'm not gonna lie, that really broke me. It was I cried and stuff like that.
Uh huh.
That really broke me. And I could have said no, but I was like, I understand how I feel this way now, but give it time, and I'm not gonna feel this way later. So I said, yeah, we can still be friends and still be cool with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Time would definitely be the best healing process for anything, but time times action will be your best bet. Because just sitting
Yeah.
on it, you've been sitting on it, and it hasn't been that long. You know what I mean? You said since August, so it ain't like it's been like a whole year or anything. But I'm telling you, bro, you may not want to hear this, but she's in college. Even though college is on lockdown, whatever, she is in college doing her thing. I'm not saying she's not thinking about you, but then again, there is a lot of distractions for a woman in college. Trust me,
Um, yeah.
there is a
Yeah,
lot.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So the longer you sit and dwell and kind of worry about her, and you probably be like watching her Snapchat stories and Instagram and all that, bro. She is
Oh no,
she's
I just think I had got I was done with social media at that point. Like I don't have no social media platforms
okay.
besides YouTube.
Yeah. Well, look,
Yeah.
man. I would say less YouTube, more action, because the kind of twisted thing about it is the more people that you watch, the more it'll have you thinking about her. I guarantee if you were out today, tomorrow, tonight, whatever, and you were just socializing with other people, other women, you're gonna find a chick that looks better than her, more submissive than her, more into you than her. And that's not to diss her or anything, but that's just what happens when you go out and take action. If you sit down and watch YouTube, all you're gonna do is be thinking about her when guys are talking about what women do. I think you get it by now. You get it already, especially if you found my channel. I always say, if you found my channel, you had to have dove deep into this red pill shit. Because I'm not mainstream. Like, I'm not one of these people that'll first pop up. So, but my thing is, go out. Go out with the mindset of the stuff that you've learned, but also figure out what works for you. And I'm telling you, there's plenty of women out here for you, but you better hurry up, because I think stuff is about to close down again. And how you felt in August, until now, it'll probably be 10 times worse when you don't have the chance to go out because everything is locked down.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Just you just gotta start taking action. It's just that simple, bro. Like, when you really think about it, it's really simple, the issues and problems that we have, and all of it can be solved when you just start, literally just start talking to people. Just start like meeting other women. Start. I know you've seen women that look better than her ever since y'all broke up. If you've been out the house, right?
Yeah.
Go talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't and when you do talk to them, don't compare them to your girl. Like don't compare their laugh or their vibe and all that to your ex because she's your ex for a reason, man. Like it's time for you to easier said than done, but it's definitely time for you to move on and live your life. You know, you still in high school and stuff like that, so you got plenty of time to stack your roster and do your thing.
Yeah. I appreciate the advice. I really do.
Yeah, no problem, bro. And are you on the Patreon or buy me a coffee or anything like that?
No, but I plan on it once I get my money straight.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the I mean, I'll tell you like this, the Patreon, I have a tier, it's only $1.11 per month and it's access to the
Yeah.
group chat. You know, it's literally $1. You know what I'm saying? So if you can
Oh yeah.
if you can at least get on that, all you have to do is DM me and I send you the link to the group chat and I'm telling you all the men in action that's in the group chat are here for you and here to support you. So you can bring some of your situations to the group chat and we'll all give you some advice to help you move on. So that's the least that I would tell you to do. Of course, the higher tiers, the more stuff you get, but you know, once you get your paper right, just at least hop on the $1 tier so that you can be in the group chat. And we all here for you, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Take it easy.
All right, you too. Shout out to the caller. Shout out to Anthony for the call, man. You know, if you guys got any encouraging words for the man in action, feel free to drop them in the, you know, in the live stream chat as well, because we deal with stuff like this. Hello.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Man? Actually, it's Miles Jones here.
What's good, bro?
Yeah, so I just got a job at the mall and everything. I don't have my license yet, but I'm working towards it. You know, it's been a while since I started driving. Um, I've been practicing, but I haven't practiced that much. Because I've been doing a lot of schoolwork, semester almost over.
Uh huh.
And there's this girl. I mean, she's cute. I'm not like, obsessed with her, like super attracted to her, but she's cute. Her school's like 2 hours away. And I live in Fort Mill, she's in Charlotte. It's like right next to it. So, what do you think I should do? Should I like keep talking to her, or like just keep improving myself instead?
I mean, where'd you meet her?
I just met her on Snapchat. Like I got a snap.
Okay. Okay. And you said she lives 2 hours away?
Nah, her school's 2 hours away, but she lives in Charlotte, the next town over.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. Why would you not continue to talk to her? What happened? Anything happened?
Nothing happened. Nah, that's all good.
Yeah, shit. Keep talking to her. I mean, continue to talk to other women. Are y'all like talking like y'all finna be in a relationship or something?
Nah, I'm just talking to her right now. Just taking it slow, getting to know her.
Yeah, hell yeah. Continue to talk to her, but you work at the mall, my guy, so I know every single day it's a new batch of something walking through there. You lucky
Yeah.
motherfucker. I'm jealous of your job. You need everybody in the chat right now is jealous of you for working them out. You need to be taking action on them customers walking by you as well. You know what I mean? Don't sacrifice your job or anything like that. But hey man, you need to be, talk to other women. She can definitely be one of those women that you can work on as far as flirting, texting, and really just you guys gotta understand, just having female communication can help you with women in general. This was the whole point of me starting the channel membership, where you guys can hear me interviewing women live, because hearing their perspective on certain things, it can help. I'm not one of these guys that's like, women are dumb, fuck them, don't listen to them. Nah, you can actually learn a lot of game from having women around you. So yeah, I would keep talking to her, especially if there ain't nothing wrong with her.
I got
All right, bro. Did you have anything else?
one more thing. So yeah, not really that many good looking girls to come in just yet, because it was my first day. So maybe over time I'll see more. But,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, the mall don't have to be your only stomping ground. I just know how malls are, especially like on Saturdays and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, I mean, go out anywhere that you can and continue to talk to women because even with your job, I don't want to paranoia you or nothing like that. But another lockdown is coming soon. I'm telling y'all, so you better get going right now while you can.
For sure.
All right, bro,
I appreciate it.
no problem. So the call-in number is in the description, guys. Appreciate everybody for calling in, man. I really enjoy talking to you guys, especially live on a live stream. As I said, I got the channel membership where I literally interview women live, and I interview women. I just recently dropped the interview yesterday of this woman from Mexico. Like she's from Mexico. She lives in the U.S. now, and it was a more diverse interview because she does music as well, but just check it out, man. Just check out these platforms. There's so much game that you can learn just by these small investments. And that thing is only $5 per month. But yeah, feel free to call in. The number's in the description. Shout out to my boy Mario, one of the Patreon members. You know what I mean? Mario Gomez, that's my guy. Shout out to the mods in the building. Let me see. I see a couple questions in the chat. Frog Rail says, "Why do you think another lockdown is coming? Case spiking." It's not even too much about the case, bro. Everything is preparation for the big show. This is why I tell you guys, go ahead and make your approaches now. This is why all these other people say work on your body now and all that stuff. Understand that something like cancer, you don't wake up and you got cancer. You haven't been taking care of your health. The cancer has been building and now you're feeling super sick. Like diseases are mucus built up. It's stuff in your belly and in your throat that builds up that gives you a disease. And I'm not necessarily talking about the C19. I'm just talking about diseases in general. Stuff builds up, guys. So they're building all this stuff up for a bigger purpose. It's not, yeah, a real lockdown is coming. I just put it like that. I go more into detail on Patreon. My channel's already on a thin line, so I don't want to tick them off in that way. But it's coming, man. It's coming. I'll say it's coming, especially if a certain person gets elected. If another person gets elected, it'll probably be more of the same. They'll just be pushing the vaccines a little more. But if a certain person gets elected, all I'm going to say is y'all better be saving y'all money. Sir Space Sam says, "Mr. Man in Action, how do I get around if I don't have a car? I live in a super small town with a low population. I have a job and I rent a house." I mean, everybody has a certain situations that are tougher than others, but I'm pretty sure Uber and Lyft is still a thing where you live. And see, this is the beautiful thing. I'm telling you right now, Sir Space Sam, I didn't always have a car. You know how I would get around? It was by having friends. It was by being social. It was by talking to women that would let me drive their car. I have a car right now, but I literally have 3 girls in my city that anytime I want, I can drive their car. Like I can literally tell them to pull up, let me get their car, and then they'll Uber home or they'll get somebody else to pick them up. Or I'll pull up to their house just to drive their car. I've always been one of these guys that have women to where I can drive their car. I don't want to drive my car all the time. I don't want to add miles to my car all the time. So this is where taking action, knowing people, knowing women, and even having friends that are willing to pick you up. And when you got women in a certain headspace, you can drive their car. Anyone who's like in college and all that stuff, man, I used to always be driving different girls' cars. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was picking up one of my friends, they didn't know which car I was gonna be in because I always had like a chick's car that I could drive. So in your small town, bro, be that guy in your small town. Be that guy that everybody knows and everybody wants to look out for. A lot of people that are in small towns can't wait to move to bigger towns. But if you have that clout in your small town, that can be more beneficial than you trying to get in a big town because it's way more people. So yeah, man, just start talking to people, bro. You can literally go years without having a car if you know how to be social, if you know how to talk to women, and in a sense convince them to let you drive their car. Now I hope you got a license and you ain't out here like driving crazy. But yeah, bro, you can get around that way. Mario said, "Oh, what's up, Limelight? What's good?" Mario says, "Hell yeah, I work construction. Same 3 women every day. I have to take advantage of whatever I get." Exactly. Whenever I go out. Facts. Facts. Bring back the head videos. See, y'all don't understand the backstory behind the head videos. That's why my channel caught so much heat, and my channel basically almost got deleted, which made me create the newsletter for if my channel ever gets deleted. So if you want to see the head videos and much more videos, way more deeper than the simple head videos, hop on Patreon and I got you. I got way more deeper videos than the head video on Patreon. Trust me. It's funny. Robert, I agree. When stuff locks down, you reap what you sow. If you ain't been talking to no women, you'll have something. If you haven't talking, yeah, exactly. Like if y'all haven't been taking action, nothing's gonna happen. No women are gonna knock on your door like, hey, can we talk now? No, bro. Yeah, my message has been pretty consistent, bros. I tell y'all, after this live stream, watch my first video I ever upload on YouTube, and I told y'all how to get laid in college was to talk to everybody, be the social person, be that dude on your campus, and you will start to get women. My message has been consistent. You have to talk to people to get results. Understand that in life is all about connections. Life is not what you know, it's who you know. And if you know people, if you know women, if you know the right business partners, if you know the right people that you need to get something accomplished, then you will be successful in this life. Funny enough, this is how certain people become president. Not to get too deep into it, but it's because they know people. They know the right people that can get them as a candidate. They know the right people that can make their vote more important to get them elected. Life is all about who you know, guys. And how do you get to know people, especially as a man? You gotta talk to people. So many of y'all walk around with your AirPods and your headphones and your hoodie and your mask on, looking down. Man, if y'all don't get out here and start socializing with people, this is why a lot of you guys are like, the pandemic got all these suicide and all these like depressed and all that stuff, because people aren't being social. It's a human thing to go out and be social. This is why people been going crazy during this lockdown. I'm gonna go a little while longer, man. Like I said, the call line is open. If you guys want to call, there's the call number. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon, check out that Buy Me a Coffee. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's in here right now. Shout out to, hey, I appreciate y'all for liking the video, man. I really appreciate that. That's what's up. And it looks like I'll keep this one up because you guys have been engaging in the chat and on the live with the likes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep it up. The friends are expensive, and people will only want to kick it with others if they have alcohol and weed. A lot of fake friends in my town. See, that's your mindset, bro. That's your mindset, and that's probably the people you're hanging around, man. Like, I would work on my circle. I would work on my circle. I would, because not everybody smokes and drinks alcohol. Like, if you're doing that type of stuff, you're gonna attract those type of people. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think this was a great live stream. If you guys like these morning live streams or whatever, type a 7 in the chat if y'all like these kind of like morning live streams. Because, lately I've been doing them a little later. But if y'all like these kind of like morning motivations, type a 7. I can't call right now. I'm at work. But I'll for sure hop on the Patreon when I get a paycheck. That's what's up, Tristan. That's what's up, Tristan. Shout out to you, bro. When you hop on there, man, I promise you, you won't regret it, bro. You won't regret it. And understand, man, I want you guys, after this live stream, check out my last video. Start being kind to people. A lot of this stuff is easier when you're kind to people. Mike gets cold. I've been approaching everyone in my high school church class. Okay, that's what's up, Mikey. That's what's up. Start talking to people, man. Type a 7 if y'all want morning live streams, though. I don't see no 7s in here, so I'm assuming y'all ain't really fucking with it. And if that's the case, I'll probably change that up. But a 7 if y'all want more morning live streams. But look, man, you guys, the reason another lockdown's coming, you still aren't taking action. You take life for granted. You procrastinated your whole life and you procrastinated the whole 2020 and still expect results. A real lockdown is coming. This time. The first time it wasn't a real lockdown. Everything is preparation for the big show. Guys who have been taking action have nothing to worry about, and this lockdown will either make you or break you. It will separate the real from the fake, not during the lockdown, but after the lockdown. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for being up in here. And remember, guys, if you do nothing, nothing will happen. So go ahead and take action.